Now you may start with the funny things, yes.
All right, Mikey, do a pun.
No. No!
Haven't I
Already been
punished
through
you
this.
all enough?
Ah, he did the thing.
Cue laugh track.
Classic.
Classic indeed. So, obviously you're getting some time to actually look at the map right now. I mean, you can do so. There's only so much you can really infer from this, aside from the layout.
Yeah.
But, in all honesty, I think that with the way that you guys play, if I say that you wouldn't recognize that fact, you would not recognize that fact, and you'd know that, so.
We stretchy.
There's a lot of light side points over here. Top of that.
I will deal with that once we have everybody here and present and aware. I have it set out this way for a very specific reason, which we will get into, once again, once we have all of our players present, so we can explain the mechanics. This will be... the majority of it's going to be the same as we typically play, but there's going to be some difference due to the nature of what we're doing, if that makes sense.
Okay. This reminds me of a RimWorld colony that I would have built.
Maybe it
The only
is.
problem is... Nah. I don't build them in mountains anymore. That's how you get giant insects.
All
I'm
right,
sure... What? Sorry.
here's what I'm thinking. Where's my... I need a pin. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Why is my pin so large? We come in through the mines. While Team B comes in this way. Right? Mm-hmm. Yep, you with me? The
Yeah.
other team comes up through the ground in the cafeteria.
Why is
We
Palpatine
rendezvous.
involved in this?
We're getting there.
Isn't Palpatine dead?
We move into the cafeteria,
No.
and then this team goes down to the garage, but not actually, because they're going to cell block A. We have lunch with Team B in the cafeteria.
Nice.
After
I just have a
lunchtime,
question. Isn't this us, though?
what?
Isn't this us, though?
No, this is us. We come in through the mine. Oh no! My battle plan!
Yay, the snot's leaving the map.
By the way, the reason why the drawings are so large is because this is a tile and not a board. But boards are thick for some reason, so I don't know why you can't have flat boards in this game. They gotta be
Ironic.
thick. Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
Extra thick.
What are we supposed to be doing here again? I don't even remember.
We
we
got
breaking the guy out?
we got a free canon character.
Well, I mean, that's like the goal, right? But we're not the ones doing the breaking out, right?
Well, we're participating, so technically we are.
I mean, we are, but we're not the ones that are going and finding the guy and getting him out, are we? Or are we? Are we?
Everyone's doing that. That's what we're all doing.
Yes, but obviously there's the grand plan, which is get the guy out, and then there's the sub plans, like Team A, go do this, Team B, go do that. You know, what are we doing? What is the team? What team are we, and what are we doing?
Finding the guy.
Nemo.
That's our plan.
That's why we're splitting up.
I
to
thought we
better
were
cover
being-
the map.
I thought we were being the distraction so that they could find him.
I don't think those two things necessarily have to be mutually exclusive. I think we can look and be distractions.
This place is large, like really large.
Yes, yes, it
Wide and
is.
charged.
It's almost like this is an imperial prison.
I wasn't expecting it to be this large though, like for real. Like this is an imperial, like. There's a lot of prisoners here. Is all I'm saying. Like, look at this. If this is assumed to be a 5-foot bed, then each of these rooms is at least what, like 15 feet long and about 10 feet wide. And that
Probably
means
closer to
that
10 by 8.
So 10 foot long, 8 foot wide.
Yeah.
All right. Well, along that line, then.
There are literally hundreds of cells per block.
Yeah, that's a lot of goddamn cells, and these are some big ass areas. Maybe there's a speeder in here we can steal. You think? I would
There's a
imagine
garage
probably would.
with cars, speeder bikes.
Yeah,
They're not
baby.
bikes, but speeder trucks and whatnot. That should tell you the scale of this place.
It's
So
a
what?
huge bitch.
And your job is to find one guy.
That won't be
Yep.
too hard. We'll just look in the directory.
He'll be here at the space basketball court.
That's why when
Okay. Seriously, you guys need to take notes on this little pre-planning you're having, because I imagine that this is basically what you guys are talking about as you're reaching your location and such. You know,
Crap, time's up. Never mind. Too late. Let's go. Planning phase is over.
Begin Operation Jail.
You can keep planning. I'll be back in like maybe about a minute and a half.
he's got to pee. It's understandable.
Friends back on, baby.
No.
First thing both teams need to do is get to a terminal to find out the layout of the base, even though I know, yeah, we have it here, but we're going off the assumption that we have misinformation. Or not the assumption.
Question. This is
Yes.
a question for Cypress. If we are to roll a light side, is it possible for me to spend one of those light sides to have the slicer, the data slicer that Shan bought? Like, say I could borrow it off of her or something.
No.
Yeah.
I will explain this mechanic when DeWalt gets in here.
Okay.
I love mechanics. Chabba is one.
Seriously, taking the layout by slicing into a terminal, write that down. If that's something that you guys want to try and execute, having that written down so you know that you could potentially do that is important.
I was going to use it to try and find the guy.
I was going to say to also find the guy.
That was the whole idea.
I
Again,
know.
that is a possibility. Just make sure that you have that written down so it doesn't get lost in the melee, if that makes sense.
What if we cop disguises and go to the visiting center and ask if we can see the guy?
I'm pretty sure once we're in, it's loud.
They just go in. We're all like dressed fit poorly in like stormtrooper outfits. Like, we're here to see Wedge Antilles. It's like, what's the Wookiee for? Looks at him. It's a conjugal visit.
No.
It's conjugal for the Wookiee.
That's terrifying and amazing all at the same time.
We grab the guy, get out of here, go to a bar, have a nice pint, and let this all blow over.
We're
That's
not
a good
going
plan.
to the
That's a good plan.
Winchester. We're not going to
Aw.
the Winchester.
Aw.
Why not?
Because there is no bar named the Winchester near here.
We could start one, gentlemen.
What about Space Winchester?
Oh gosh.
That's in space. You're on a planet.
Aw, good point.
Earth Winchester?
You're not on Earth.
ER?
You're on Bakrana.
Oh, yeah, thank you for saying that, actually. I needed to add that to my notes.
Oh, you're welcome.
Macarena.
I'm in a real backwater.
Michael, I will send you to the pun zone.
He's on a roll tonight, isn't he?
Yeah. How do you spell the name of the planet, by chance?
Bakrana. Bakrana.
Hey, Macarena.
Quit it.
I will not be stopped.
Neither will the infectious melody of that music in my head now. So thank you for that.
Okay, so in my notes, I have a thing that says, don't drink the purple baby juice. Mando morphine. Purple liquid with Mando writing on it. No babies. I can now cross that out because we no longer have the no baby purple juice.
But are you sure that was the only
That's what
bottle
you
in this
think.
galaxy?
Fair enough. I'll leave it in there just in case.
All right. Are you with us, B1T? Are you alive and conscious?
I'm starting tabletop. I have my pizza. I've pissed. I'm good to go.
Excellent. When you get in here, we are going to start rolling for our force. Everyone here will roll, including Shan, but Shan will not be joining us on this particular mission because she's back at the ship, pissed at everybody. That's fine. That's the way it is. But I still would like for her to roll her die. However, we are not going to go light side, dark side. I'm just getting a count of how much is generated, whether it's 1 or 2. Okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, start us off, Blumbles.
One deck side.
Bortuna.
That is 2 light side.
Hey.
Arden.
2 light side.
Sham.
Two light side.
Oh, baby.
Chabba.
One dark side.
And B1T.
A dark side.
1. So we are losing 3 of these tokens. Now, this is how the tokens are going to come into play. As you guys want to pull something from the metaphorical ass, you are able to elect to flip one of the tokens. You can still use them like normal light sides if you want to re-roll or upgrade a die set, but much like we were just talking about, Chabba, how you want the slicing kit, flip a light side, you have the slicing kit. This almost works kind of like pre-planned tokens from Blades in the Dark. Okay?
Cool.
So if you want to try and execute something and you want to guarantee something going on, flip a light side. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Woo.
Now, as we start our little misadventure here, you guys are on the back end of cell block E. You get a small signal along the comm lines, not an actual voice, but more like a ping, letting you know that the other 2 teams have arrived at their positions. So as far as you know, they are in cell block A's end and cell block C's end. What are you guys doing?
Arden, what are we doing? You're the leader.
Give him responsibility.
All right. The first thing that we should do is, if at all possible, try to secure the cell block. Get access to a terminal to find out not only the layout of the prison, but to locate the target. It might be best to keep comm chatter to a minimum, just in general, but to not use the comms until we have whichever team acquires the target. So that way we can meet and rendezvous at our escape point. Wherever they have that planned out to be.
Man, you're smart.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So we trying to
So-
sneak in here, or we shooting everybody we see on the way in? What's the idea?
Well,
here?
I imagine they'll find out that we're in here, so it might go loud the moment we get into the cell blocks.
Depends
I'll
on how
keep my
many
gun
people-
hot just in case.
What about marching order? Should I be in the back since he hoisted me to get a little bit the biggest? Or should I be up front if we're going loud and proud immediately?
Well, it'd probably be better for you to be in front anyways. You, B1T, me, Bortuna, and then Chabba.
Alright.
That way Chabba can mainly focus on getting access to a terminal. And that's what the other team should do is gets their best man to get access to a terminal to find out where they are.
Out of character. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Should I flip a light side to have that data slicer? My current roll, if I were to roll a computer's check, would be 3 yellow and 1 green. But if I had the slicer, I would add 2 blue to that.
I leave that up to you.
I think it'd be worth it.
I likewise think that it would be worthwhile.
Anyone have any objections? Not hearing any.
I have no objection. I'm just leaving
3
that decision
agrees,
up to you.
2 abstains. Well, technically 1 abstained because, she's on the ship.
At the passing vote. So do I just flip this or?
Yep, go ahead. You now have the slicer in your inventory. Yeah, you remembered you snagged it and slipped it into a pocket before you left the ship.
Right, that'll come in handy.
I guess Blumbles will take point a little bit. Is this just a hole, like that leads to a wall, like a solid wall?
It looks like it's an entrance into and out of the cell block. If you give me a quick perception check, at let's say through 2 difficulty.
No. 1 advantage.
You can't really see much going out through. It looks like there's just enough of an issue. It looks like there might be a door at the end. It's hard to tell if it's opened or closed. You can see what looks like a portal at the end of the hall to where it meets the cell block.
I see the shape of a door, I think. Not much else. I don't think it has a viewport.
We'll find out when we get up to it.
Alright.
Do you see any terminals that Chabba can just run up and hack?
Not from here. If they are, then they're not turned on. Alright. Follow me, gentlemen.
Take your token. They're labeled and everything. And they should be heavy enough to stay upright, but be apparent enough on the map to, be noticed.
Yeah,
I thought I worked pretty hard on getting this to cooperate.
These nice.
Bortuna stays behind. All right. You get to the door. You may go ahead and give me another perception check. This time at 1 difficulty. Anybody else is willing to roll? Same situation.
Okay, 3 success, 2 advantage.
Is anybody else rolling?
I guess.
Yeah,
I'm rolling. It's just in terms. Yeah, it's just 2 yellow.
what was the difficulty? 2?
1.
Oh, 1. Okay. I
Oh,
misheard.
hey, that's a triumph.
Excellent. We will get
Nice.
to you. It's
Three
not.
success,
It's.
4 advantage.
I was about to say you have a success and a triumph. B1C.
Yeah.
3 success, 4 advantage.
Excellent.
1 success, 3 advantage.
Excellent. All right. We're first and foremost with the successes. You're able to look in the cell block, and you're able to ascertain that there is quite a bit going on in there. Most of the cells are closed, but it looks like a couple of them are open at this point in time. There is quite the menagerie in your cell block. Blumbles, with your 1 advantage, you're mostly able to pick out humans. Arden and Chabba. Chabba, the window's just low enough for you to be able to tiptoe up and see in. You guys can see a lot more than just humans. How many advantages did you get, Arden?
3.
You're able to see a Zabrak, a Twi'lek, and Gran. Chabba, how many did you get?
4.
Okay. Well, give me just a second. You're able to see a Gamorrean, a Gotal, a Sullustan, and a Cathar.
What is a Cathar?
Big cat people.
Interesting.
B1T. You're able to see that it is, not super busy, but obviously there's people going around in here. Is there something in particular you want your Triumph to do, or do you want me to give you something?
Does it look like there's a hackable terminal that like Chabba could hack so that we could find a location on the guy that we're supposed to be looking for.
You do see one, however, it is not going to be easy to access. As everyone's looking around, basically ground level, you also look up and you can see that there's a catwalk that goes above the cell block, and you can see a terminal roughly there, up. Let's say about 20 feet up.
Shit.
Anybody see anything?
Well,
See
I
a
see
bunch
the
of dudes.
terminal
Oh, where?
up on the catwalk.
B1T brings this to everyone's attention, and everybody looks up through the window, and there's a catwalk that goes along about 20 feet above the deck of what looks like gangway access for the guards.
Is there a way up there?
Bubbles just float us up there.
Maybe.
Maybe
Did you
you.
throw us up there? You can
Anybody
throw
see
about
any-
20 feet, right?
Anybody see any stormtroopers up there? Or around here in general? I'm not getting any.
You can throw me one more perception check at 3 difficulty if you're looking specifically for stormtroopers.
Yeah.
All of us or just him?
I'd say just him because I know he just mentioned it, but I want to try and reduce the amount of dice we're all throwing at once.
Okay, 3 success, 1 advantage.
You do spot a couple of stormtroopers up there. It just doesn't look like there's a whole lot of them on the patrol right now. But for right now, you're seeing them maybe about the midway point, one on each side.
I spot 2 imps. And he points to their positions. Not a lot
Awfully
of people
few
here.
for the size of this room. How many people did they say that they had assumed to be here anyway? Like, what, 100 or so stormtroopers? Something like that?
Around that.
This place is huge. You figured that we'd be way more than that, right?
Well, it's either lunchtime or they're out doing something else.
We're also like assaulting in the middle of the night.
They might just not have a bunch of guards stationed at each individual block.
Alright. So, is this door unlocked? Let me take a look here.
Is there even a
I
door
know.
there?
You test the door, and it is not locked.
It's not locked, guys.
They leave this open while inmates are just casually walking around.
Where are they
I'm
gonna
sure
go?
they're not that worried. They probably have some kind of measure in mind.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if we open that door and alarm went off, signaling fucking dinner bell.
Alright. Blumbles hoist the minigun up. We doing this?
As
Or you
well.
want to take them out?
Yeah.
How
Alright.
are stormtroopers?
Alright. Blumbles will step through the door. Minigun at the ready. Loop.
As you step through the door, I'm going to roll some dice.
How good is that stormtrooper perception?
Hey, you get back to your cell. Oh, wait.
Wait a
Put that minigun back.
Boss.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Oh, help me.
Going back to my
As
cell boss.
as you step through that door, Blumbles, a couple of the inmates actually turn and look at you. They see the equipment and they immediately turn around, go right back into their cells, and close their door.
A Wookiee with a mini.
Burst away up there.
There's a couple quick chirps in the hall, and others start going back into their cells as well.
Blumbles turns around, start blasting.
They haven't noticed this yet, have we? Have they?
They will. They will. Take him
Yeah.
down quickly.
Alright, start blasting. Blumbles gonna unload on this guy.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
if we come down to the bottom of the map down here, we actually have a scale.
Yes, we do.
Are these? Okay.
So if we start at short, which
Yeah.
obviously starts from the character, out to long, where the green meets the blue, anything about 7 will be long range. And then you got, between the long and the mediums, etc. Okay?
About 15 or 14 is extreme, it would seem. They're about 3 and 4, respectively, from Blumbles.
No. Red is short, yellow is medium, green is long, blue is extreme.
Oh, so yellow. Oh, all right. Yeah, so they're about 3 and 4. So they're in long range.
In my range. Alright, I shall roll. I suppose.
Go ahead
Let me
and...
find my stuff here.
I'm so used to just the roll popping up on the screen.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just like ingrained in my brain.
Alrighty, time.
It is long range, but since I have the scope on a minigun, that's just downgraded to 2 difficulty. Although I have to encounter armor, which is a single black, I think.
They do not have any black dice incorporated into their armor.
I kind of like to imagine your minigun is shoulder mounted. That's how you're using the scope.
Bling.
I'm thinking more like a smart gun. He's got like a radio, video image.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what I was thinking.
That's pretty cool too.
All right. Wow.
There is just a rush of, and this stormtrooper is like on the catwalk, kind of ducks down behind what little cover he can. He dives to the back of the wall and just right around him. That was a complete and utter miss, sir.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That
Did
was one advantage.
Yeah, you did have one advantage.
I will use that blue die or advantage to give someone a blue die next time. Whoever goes next.
Blumbles,
initiative now?
man.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say one more person gets to do something, so whoever's next in the little line, you got B1T and Chabba kind of flanking you, so who wants a pop? Or what are you guys doing? Because at this point in time, you just made a hell of a racket.
Chabba, you want to take the shot or me?
Which one of us has a better chance?
I have a telescopic sight, so mine will only be 2 difficulty. Unless you also have one.
Mine'll be 3, but I'll
Yeah,
roll.
you have a lot more dice than me.
I can only imagine that this conversation is taking place as the minigun is whirring up and firing.
This would be the roll I would roll, so it's up to you.
If you guys don't hurry, they're taking
You
their
do it.
turn.
You do it.
Ooh,
Fuck you,
that's
purple die. I
close.
still rolled enough.
2 success and 3 advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I activate blast.
All right. So what is your total damage on which stormtrooper? I should probably ask. The one that
I'll
Blumbles
shoot it
fired
to
at,
the-
or the
Yeah.
fresh one?
I'll shoot at the one Blumble shot at, I guess.
Okay. What's your damage, sir?
So you said 2 success.
Yes.
That would be 14 plus how much blast? 3. 14 total damage plus 3 blast.
Okay. So that stormtrooper just quite literally got misted.
Annihilated.
Yeah. There, the big explosion, big blast, chunk of rock. Give me a chance cube roll, sir.
Me?
Yes. What's in your favor?
Red.
Nice.
The helmet and the gun, they kind of go flying, bounce on the catwalk, and fall down into the common area here.
Nice.
All right. That's PC slot 2.
Oh, hey, Arden, it's a disguise.
I don't think we'll be.
I think he's standing in like his full heavy trooper gear, you know, and
Yeah, that'll be real helpful.
Not if they only see your head.
all right. Everybody see the initiative on the side?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You can see the storm. Anybody that's obviously paying attention at this point, you can see the stormtrooper up here. You can hear him like hand on the side of the helmet, points his gun down, and he's going to take a kind of a random shot at Blumbles, because he is kind of in the front. Now, what kind of difficulty is being added here, sir?
Just a single black die from my armor.
Just a single black die from the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the story of the stormtrooper's accuracy is 100% true. That shot hits the decking right in front of you. And he kind of ducks down and tries to take cover as best as he can. Chabba, were you going to move up at all on your turn? Or are you going to be stuck there?
I think it's best if Chabba stays behind everyone else. He
Alright.
probably has the least armor out of everyone.
Hard. PC slot 3. This got real messy real fast.
I'm just gonna murder that stormtrooper if I can.
Take a shot, add a black die for cover.
I
Nice.
think I hit him.
Yeah, you got two disadvantage on it, but I mean that's okay. What is your total damage, sir?
My base damage is 10. How many do I add to that?
One for each success.
And you have a total of 5 success, minus 1 for the 1 fail. So an additional 4 damage, so a total of 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that stormtrooper's, absolutely fucking gutted. He's
Mega dead.
blasted. He is eliminated from this.
Mortal coil.
Yeah, just to say the least. I'm trying to erase that stormtrooper and it's just not working.
He's still alive. He's still kicking.
There he goes.
Aw.
Now he dead. Alright. How you guys moving about at this point in time?
Where are the stairs that give access to the catwalks? Are they like over here or me?
There is no access up here.
Okay.
I think so.
Blumbles will move in. Are the inmates like just all taking cover in their cells now?
A good chunk of them, yes. And like I said, once they had their advantages brought in, you're seeing humans and Cathar, Gamorreans, Godels, Grands, Zabraks, Twi'leks, Sulistans. But you're not just seeing those, you're seeing more. You're seeing Abyssians, you're seeing Basilisks, you're seeing Deveronians, you're seeing Duros, Gregorians. Yeah, like, there's one Gregorian there. Klatunian, Niktos, a couple Mon Calamarians, a Yuzum, Togruta. There's just a menagerie of people in here.
What is this place, a zoo?
What is that thing? Like, what are these? Are these tables, or are they somehow? They can't be tables, right? They're way too big.
Let's say they're common area, like, activity type areas,
Okay.
I mean, out here you've got, a shock boxing arena, electronic library, classrooms, practice rings, dirt field. Woo, dirt field. A computer facility, a multi-purpose field. So these little areas are, sitting areas, tables, community areas, Maybe there are non-violent zones to be kept an eye on. You know, timeout boxes, whatever you want to call it. Maybe they're individual solitary confinements. What do you want to make them?
Honestly, individual solitary confinement sounds pretty interesting.
All right, you got this little grate in the center that comes up to gain access to them, and there's 4 cells, put down into the floor that can only look up. Basically, it's not solitary confinement so much as just shame confinement.
Ooh.
Man, that does not sound like it would be fun to be locked into.
No, I can say that you'd probably find a couple guys down there as well. If you go far enough into it. Anyway, you guys are starting to hear like an alarm going off.
Well,
dinner
I know we're here.
They know we're here.
Blumbles will approach this area and look up at the catwalk. Does it like jut out really far? Probably about 5 feet out, maybe.
Hold still. Don't move. Nope, doesn't jut out at all.
Okay.
It's basically right above the white lines for the cells.
Blumbles will look behind and gesture. Chabba, get over here.
Chabba, move up next to Blumbles. What's up?
Don't you have
He'll
climbing
sit-
gear?
Yeah.
He'll set the minigun down. He'll move over and probably set it near Arden. And say, all right, I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to try to force you up there,
All right.
All right. He picks up Chabba like a Build-A-Bear. He's going to Lion King him, like hold him up. And he's going to close his eyes and lift him and levitate him up there if he can.
Well, this is not good. All of the tokens that I had set aside literally dropped through the table.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're underneath right here.
Maximum oof.
It took a little creative navigating, but I got them.
Nice.
So we're going to put them here to the top of the table, where they're not directly on it, but it's a little harder for everyone to see. Do you want me to put them here, or do you want me to put them on the bottom side with the notes and whatnot?
They're fun to me.
No, I think they're fine here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
First eye.
you are trying to heave Chabba up there.
Yes.
You still got to throw him like a good 15 feet, because you still got to make him clear the railing.
Yeah. All right. He'll like hold him up with Lion King and then yeet. Woo! Like basically toss him like a baby, like how they toss him up in the air like that. And then I'm gonna do the force thing.
Well,
Oh yeah, okay. This is a brawn check.
or athletic. I mean, let's be honest. This is just like heaving a giant sack of potatoes. So athletics would work.
Okay. Difficulty is it 4?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Chabba is carrying his equipment. He is a loaded Jawa.
Mm-hmm.
And you are trying to throw him 15 feet vertically.
Hot potato.
Okay. Before I do this, quick question, gentlemen. Should I use Touch of Fate here? It'll give me 2
Yeah, I'll
free
be
blue
alright.
die.
I'm giving you a blue die because Chabba does indeed have a climbing gear set. Do you not,
Okay.
Chabba?
Oh, I do. Yeah, it's integrated to the armor.
So I imagine
Alright.
as you're getting ready to heave him up there, he's just like pulling out like a small grapple set, you know? He's just like, all right, throw me.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so
That's just
see.
successes and a triumph.
yes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That Jawa just goes, yoom, and he pulls out the climbing gear, but he really doesn't need it because Blumbles has heaved enough to get him basically right to that railing. And you grab on that railing and you haul yourself over, and there you are on the catwalk above.
Wow, damn, Bubbles, nice throw.
Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna get over here, try to get to this here terminal.
Me
Collect
next.
minigun.
All right, you're at the terminal.
All right, I'm gonna.
It's enemy slot at this point in time because the throw was definitely a PC action. Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the catwalk, coming from this end, I would say that there's probably a good 10 stormtroopers starting to file in.
Where again, please? Oh, okay.
I will do a little dot.
You know, you could just make copies of us and color them white.
Yeah, I could, but I'm lazy. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
Boom, roasted.
all right. They're filing in at this point in time. They could take some pot shots. I will have them take pot shots. It is still long range, correct? Where is my measuring tool? Because I am lazy. Hold tab.
I think so, but it also may depend on who they're shooting at.
I'm thinking they're firing down into the pit. I would say that they did not see the Jawa. They don't expect anybody to be up on the catwalk. So they're always looking down. But yeah, that's definitely long range. So.
Now, this little piece here, does this stick up or is it just on the ground?
On the ground, integrated into the ground. It's a shame area.
Okay.
Other prisoners can walk over, piss on them, spit on them, whatever they want to do. It's a shame pit.
Shit on them.
That one's probably discouraged. Just saying. First shot is bad. Second shot is bad. Man, they're proving the stormtrooper myths left and right. B1T, do you have any armor? Anything for a black die?
Sadly, no. I have 6 soak though.
One more shot at B1T. Ooh. Oh no, that one's definite hit. That is a definite hit, sir.
Why do I feel like it hurted?
It most certainly did, sir. That is a total of 13 damage before your soak.
Minus my 6 soak?
No.
Yes.
Before your soak. That is what they rolled.
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
So 13 minus 6, you should have taken 7 damage. 7 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
3,
Oof.
6.
I think got that HP upgrade.
Oh.
Arden, do you have armor?
He put
He
in chat,
does.
yes.
Alright, I gotta look at his armor real quick.
1.
Is it just 1?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, he said.
Alright, I'll pull up his sheet because it should be on there. Yeah, one range defense.
Mm-hmm.
So, 1 black die it is.
Soak equal to again?
What?
What is soak equal to again? Is it brawn plus your armor, or is it just...
Brawn plus the soak value of armor.
Okay, how?
That is a successful shot from that stormtrooper on Arden for a total of 11 damage before whatever soak he has.
Ooh. Wow, we both did it.
Yeah, I see that. Alright. Everyone's had 2 shots on them except for Arden. That was only 1 shot. Okay, just fumble those dice. Okay. Those are eliminated. Holy crap. That was a definite miss.
Nice.
That was 3 success versus 5 fails and an advantage. So somebody will get a... I have not rolled a single advantage for these stormtroopers that's made it past anything. So this is the first advantage. He'll pass a blue die on to whatever guy's next. PC slot 5. You
You should probably shoot them, Blumbles.
Me or someone else? Who wants to go?
Main reason why I suggest Blumbles is because he has a minigun that has blast and auto fire.
Say
Do
what?
you want to
Yeah,
have
but every
Sorry.
time he activates auto fire, it goes up by 1 difficulty.
what were you saying, Cody?
I concur. Big man, go Bert.
Everybody agree? Okay.
Either you or me. Preferably you, probably, because I feel like you'll do more damage.
I probably have to maneuver to get up a little bit though, because I am
I'd
pretty
actually
far back.
recommend getting closer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Where could I go with the single maneuver cycles?
One range, isn't it?
Yeah, one range.
Okay, so I'm at extreme probably.
You're
No,
long.
you're at long.
Huh.
You can move up to about here.
Okay.
That's like,
Whoop.
a long, hard movement. That's not short to medium, but we're gonna call it that regardless. And I think
Okay.
that still makes it. I still think that makes it long though.
That's
it's
fine.
Still,
It's still over the medium band, so yeah.
That's fine. I am more than willing to take that. Brings it down to a 2 thanks to my scope. Is this right, or am I overcompensating? I am overcompensating. It's only one other thing. All right, bound away. Just shooting at the group, basically. Okay, nice. I don't
Damn.
think I triggered blast.
Can you trigger auto fire though?
Can I?
You don't
it's not on
trigger
your
auto
sheet,
fire.
so I can't tell.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, we don't have a car for the minigun, do we?
No, we do not.
No,
Either
we do not.
note card or otherwise.
What's the minigun again?
Let's see. Sidewinder, repeating blaster. But either way, that's a total of like... God.
That's a lot of damage. Like,
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage. Because I get an additional +2 from being a bodyguard.
I think auto fire still requires
either 2 or 3. I
two.
can't remember.
I think it's
I think
two.
it's 2. That advantage will go to a gentleman who wants it.
Pull out my book.
Actually, I think that they have a specific amount for each, don't they? Or do they? Like for each weapon, I think it varies.
No, it does not. That's why I was pulling out my book just to be on the safe side. Auto fire. Weapon with auto fire can be set to spray in rapid succession, potentially spray an area with bolts, flechettes, slugs, or other types of projectiles. The advantage in using auto fire is that it has the chance to hit multiple targets or to hit a single target multiple times. As attacking with a weapon on auto fire is generally less accurate, the attacker must increase the difficulty of the attack check by 1 difficulty. So it is an extra purple. The user may choose to not use auto fire. In this case, it doesn't trigger the quality. If the attack hits, the attacker can trigger auto fire by spending 2 advantage specifically. Auto fire can be triggered multiple times. Each time the attacker triggers auto fire, it deals an additional hit to the target. So you could not activate auto fire, but you did say that you tried to use it. So would you please roll me 1 more purple die? And we'll take that into account for the actual. So you have no advantage. And you have
5
success.
Yeah.
Allegedly, the Sidewinder does 12 base damage.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's what
that's an
marked.
additional +2
So-
from a perk of mine.
19 total damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Okay,
is
that
fucking dead.
stormtrooper's definitely dead.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
Okay, so we go from 10 stormtroopers coming in to 9 stormtroopers
9.
coming in. All right.
Fucking die, bruh.
Indeed.
Jesus Christ.
At this point in time, they just saw, one of their troopers get liquidated, and so they're turning on this massive Wookiee with a automatic weapon. And a couple more have filed in, so there's a total of 8 shots coming at you. Are you ready for this, Blumbles?
Let's do it.
That is 1 success for a total of 10 damage. So you'll have to do your soak and everything and then figure out from there. Okay?
Alright.
There was an advantage, so they're passing on a blue die to the next guy. Yeah, counting.
I'll get a calculator ready.
That is another hit for 10 damage. Minus your soak after that. I don't know, what your soak is off the top of my head.
6.
8 total so far.
Mm-hmm.
Miss.
5 more to go.
Yeah, and I just lost one of my green die. Literally trying to roll them in my hand, and it flipped off my desk. Ooh. That's going to be an 11 hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a fail. Gotta lose the blue die. The advantage is finally stopped. That is a fail, but they do pick up the blue die again. Another 10 hit. Last one. Fuck. That is a 12 hit.
Okay, so I might have soak on each hit.
Yep.
How many hit there?
A total of, I believe, 5 had hit.
Okay, so 6, 12.
I think it was 3 10s, 1 11, and 1 12.
Correct.
So that's minus 25.
Alright,
30, 41, 53.
I think I took 28 damage, and if I did, I am down.
Oh.
Blumbles is down already. Woo!
Remember to go for the negative.
If they just straight out pointed at the Wookiee with with a repeating blaster assault weapon and unloaded into him. I am so sorry.
28 is correct.
Yeah, that's rough.
Shit.
Indeed. PC slot 1.
Closely are they packed together?
Side by side, they basically made a wall of fire, aiming at Blumbles. But yeah, look at the way the Blumbles is set up. He was pretty much focal point. They just kind of aimed in together at him.
Rocket launcher?
Do you have the rocket launcher?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Commando.
It is still long range, I believe.
That was a question, actually, for the group, though.
Rocket launcher is the answer.
And just remember, you still have to activate blast qualities.
That's the only thing I'm worried about.
We have a couple of light side. I feel like it'll be worth it if it means we kill them.
So this thing I do not have upgraded in any way. But
Is this long or extreme?
It's long.
it's long range, yeah. I guess I'll aim. Oh yeah, and this is I was looking up what guided does.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, you need the actual property of guided?
Yeah, I'm on the site though, so
Yeah, I'm on the site too.
Well, I got a book, so. Guided. Certain projectiles, such as guided missiles, may benefit from course alterations after being fired. If a character misses while firing a guided weapon, and if guided is activated, he may make an attack check at the end of the round. The difficulty check is calculated by comparing the weapon's silhouette of 0 to the silhouette of the target. The check's green die is equal to the weapon's guided rating. You need 3 advantage to activate guided, and then it would have guided 2 to attempt to hit them again, but it would be at short range at that point.
okay, yeah. So probably not gonna do that. Firing at the motherfuckers, I guess. Aim. By the way, that's what the blue die was for. Reroll, gentlemen.
I feel like it'd be worth it to reroll. Personally, because
Oh yeah.
you just gotta beat 2.
Alright, die is flipped. Go ahead and re-roll your positives.
Are you fucking serious?
That's more advantages than last time, but that's 1 rocket down and not a hit.
Do you want to try and activate guided then? Give it another...
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, it would be at 2 green versus 1 purple when you are at the end of your bit, so that'd be right now.
Okay, that's much better.
That one fucking stormtrooper. What? Boom!
Nice.
What is the damage on your?
The damage is 10 flat. If this counts as successes, though, that would be 13 flat.
Yeah, he's also exploded and dead. So, we were at 9 stormtroopers. We're down to 8. They're all in there. There's, there's some damage to the catwalk right where they're at this point in time, but they are now aware of you, Chabba. Just so you are aware.
Yeah.
PC slot 2.
Alrighty.
Does anyone have any ideas?
Well, I did research on my weapon, and I have 2 accurates, and that means I get 2 fucking blue die, and I didn't roll that before, but it didn't matter because I killed him in that volley. But I now have 2 blue die.
Mm-hmm.
I also have auto fire.
Okay.
So there's a chance that I could kill multiple.
So if you want to activate the auto fire, you'll add an extra purple, and you are at long range, so you should have an initial of 3 purples.
But it'll
you
go
have a
down
scope.
back. It'll go down back to 3 because of the scope.
Gotcha.
Remember, if you aim as well, add another blue die.
Because of Chabba's advice, I will aim.
Aiming, accurate, auto fire. Heard. Roll it.
That's much better. Okay.
I think I hit.
Okay, let's see. That eliminates that. Actually, no, let's not. Let's take the blue die because they're a lot cleaner to do. Total of 4 success and 1 advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So auto fire does not activate. Because you need 2 advantage to do so.
Yeah.
But you have a smear on the wall again. No. Wait. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, I think you still need to have 2 advantage to activate proper. Going back to auto fire. I should probably bookmark the damn page at this point.
Alright.
But, yes, if the attack hits, you can trigger auto fire by spending extra advantage, which you unfortunately did not generate, so
Yeah.
sorry, sir. But you do get 1 very solid clean hit, and we're down to 7.
I fucking just plastered the one coming in the doorway.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Enemies. Chabba. 2 of them are going to fire on you.
Okay.
Do you have any armor?
I have 1 defense.
Yeah, okay. Black die added. We have a failure. Yep, just straight out failure. Woo! And a failure. Both shots miss you. B1T?
Yes. You know my answer. I don't have armor. I have soap though.
Removing black die. 3 are going to fire at you. That is a miss, but they have enough advantage to pass a blue die. That is a miss. Passing on the blue die.
Oh, I had an advantage. I'm giving the next guy a blue die.
Heard. And that is a good solid miss, but they're passing on a blue die. Alright, and we have 2 more shooters. They're going to take shots at Arden.
Pretty sure Arden had 1 black die.
Yeah, I rolled the black die, unfortunately. It did not help him at all. Arden, are you with us?
Yep. Now
14.
I am unconscious.
With your soak taken off of that?
I only have like 4 soak.
So that's
So
10
I'm
damage.
unconscious by -5.
Did they hit you before?
Yeah,
for
I took 11 damage.
I
The first one.
forgot.
Minus the 4 that put it to 7.
Well, the other guy takes a shot and misses because you're prone. I mean, you still have armor, but I mean, yeah, he missed anyway. So, doctor, indeed. PC slot, what is it? 3?
Yeah.
Doctor,
Yep.
2 of your guys are on the ground.
Yep.
And
They
B1T has been hit a couple of times.
I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. Well, freak. Alright, well, Arden's the closest, so I'll move to Arden. And I will attempt a medicine check on him.
By the way, we all have.
Oh, there I went.
How come I can't... Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking thing. That's why.
Remember, everyone, we have stim packs. By the way.
Yeah, do you want to do a medicine check, or you just want to jab
We got him, Jan. Forward left.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a full-on medicine check.
We also got some robot repair kits for B1T. Well, I think we got like one.
Arden.
Yep.
You're back at 5 wounds because you just got jammed with a stim pack. I know you're at -5, but that's to calculate how much it would be to like outright fucking kill you. So
I thought Cody was gonna do a medicine check.
I thought, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Undo, undo.
Un difícil, por favor.
Current wounds exceed wound threshold. It is a hard difficulty. 3 difficulty.
Oh, I didn't pick that skill up. I thought I did. Oops. Oh, no, I did. Oh, wait. Never mind. I can't use it. I don't have enough string. Rip.
How are you at 1 string?
I don't know.
He's been that way for like games.
Yeah, it's been pretty tragic, actually. That is,
Because of the cheeseburger.
there's 1 success and 1 threat.
By the way, B1T a blue die. He said add a blue die to the next person that rolls.
Threat. One success.
And that's enough for 1 wound. So
He will get 2 wounds because or actually no, he'll get a bunch more because I have 3 ranks in surgeon. So med checks to heal wounds give plus 1 wound per rank. So he will get 4.
nice. This man gives you a nice solid heal. You kind of come back sputtering. He's trying to put a patch in where the blaster bolts hit you pretty solidly, sir.
Ow. Why won't you just let me die?
I like you too much.
By the way, do we have 2 maneuvers per turn, or is it just 1?
You have 1 maneuver and 1 action. You can sacrifice the action for an additional maneuver, etc.
Okay.
You would have to if you were below... What is it, like your brawn in encumbrance?
You will?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So if your brawn is 2 and you're at encumbrance 1, you would have 2 maneuvers instead of just the 1. But when you reach encumbrance value that equals your brawn, you lose that.
More you know.
So you would have to pay strain to do that or sacrifice the action.
We good?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, PC slot 4.
What do we do now?
I don't know who went.
Bortuna just went and healed you.
Well, I know that. I don't know who's gone this turn.
I think we gotta have repeating slots at this point in time.
Correct.
So me or Chabba?
His weapon has auto fire. Mine has blast. Bortuna could heal Blumbles. There's many options we have here. Kill a guy, heal a guy. What are we doing? Someone make a choice, quick. Kill a guy, heal a guy.
Chabba, take the shot.
All right.
Okay, you heard him.
You have the better option. You have the better chance at taking out multiple.
Facts. If I go up to heal while all of them are still there, I'll just get lit up, and then we're both down.
They still at long range.
Yep.
I'm firing my rifle this time, not the rocket rifle.
Okay, does it have properties
It
and
has-
whatnot?
Yeah, it has blast, but it doesn't have enough blast to probably kill them. I think. I'm not really sure.
Accurate +1, remove a black die if there was one.
Blast +4, damage +3. So
You can upgrade the attack to lower the critical rating by 1, so you could technically make it 2 if you increase the difficulty.
I think it's probably worth more to do like what we're doing here.
Alright, go ahead and give it a shot.
Fire and center group.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. 1. That takes all of my advantages. Pretty sure.
It does.
Yep. It's just
God, I
success.
hate how the weapon qualities have to function off of that. Well, he's dead, whoever I fucking shot at.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely smeared into the wall, that's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I mean, if the other two teams are still in stealth, I mean, we're being a very good distraction.
Yeah, let's hope that they're doing their jobs.
It's the enemy's turn.
There's one less enemy.
Guys, I just feel bad shooting at you at this point.
There's like, what, 5 of them left? How many
6.
left?
6.
6? Yeah.
If we could activate auto fire or blast once, we'd be fine.
If I would have activated blast with the rocket launcher, I would have killed like 5 or 6
You
of them.
need like
You know.
blast 8.
I have blast 8 on the rocket launcher.
I'd say that the quality of the blast thing is just the fact that the warhead didn't explode, kind of a thing, you know?
yeah,
still-
it just stunk in the brain.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I cannot control that.
It is an old piece of technology.
That is also true.
That's something from the goddamn Clone Wars. Alright, who are you shooting?
Do you have any armor, Bortuna?
He's not here at the moment.
What?
He went to the bathroom.
He got that suit that makes him fly, though.
I don't know if it
Why
has.
didn't he go up to the top thing then?
Because you can't hack
Can't
computers.
hack.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He could
Send
have
a
hacked
computer
Chabba.
illiterate person to go touch the terminal.
He does indeed have defense.
Okay, he does. Okay. I didn't know if it offered any or not.
That is going to
I can't
be...
remember.
I hate doing this when he's not here, though. I mean, this is just kind of a dickhead thing to do.
I mean, you
me.
could shoot me and Chabba first.
I mean, we did literally just shoot at him.
Yeah, he's just the medic. Is that not violating the Geneva?
There's
There
not
is
a
no
Geneva
Geneva,
Convention
this is
here.
Star Wars. What are you talking about?
One does hit Bortuna. I'm going to mark how much damage it did, but I'm going to move on. So I'll have one person shoot at him. B1T.
I have no armor.
They
So-
missed, but they're passing a blue die.
Why do they not hit me?
Because they rolled enough failures.
They're hitting the fleshies, but not me. What the fuck?
When I roll the purple die, I'm getting like double failures, you know, and that adds up fast. That is once again a failure, but they're passing on the blue die. All right, Chabba, you have defense.
1.
Adding on the black die. Jesus criminy. 3 fails, 2 successes, 3 advantage, 3 threats. That was a full wash. You see what I mean? This is just what I'm happening, you know?
Yeah.
This is a firefight.
They live up to their name.
Yeah, kind of. Alright, Chaba, I
I
do
can
have bad
contest the
news.
contract.
This one did hit. It is going to be a total of 11 damage.
No good.
And then
Okay.
whatever soak you got.
I'm still conscious.
Okay, good, but if you go down, you ain't getting a medic anytime soon. Wait a minute. Yeah, you can.
The medic can fly.
Yeah, the medic can fly. I forgot.
Jetpack.
Is he back yet?
I don't know.
don't
He
think
doesn't say it.
It hasn't said anything.
Alright, I think that leaves us to PC slot 5.
Yeah.
I would say throw a grenade at him, but I'd be afraid the grenade wouldn't blow up.
No offense, it's 20 feet high up in the air, and we have to get closer to throw grenade.
I'd say that it'd be best for either one of you two with either the blast or the auto fire, or Arden to take a round, because he's been on the ground.
Arden's got dual link.
Arden's still unconscious, isn't he?
No, I'm up.
Oh, he's up.
And I do have grenades. But
Don't your pistols have dual link? Like you fire both of them at the same time?
yeah, if I have the advantage. And if I hit.
I mean, if any of us hit them, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
One of them at least. But the thing is, we can't chip away at them fast enough. Fuck. What? If I shoot at them, I'll likely hit one of them and kill him. And if blast activates, I'll wound the rest of them. But they'll still be alive, probably. I think, unless they have like fucking 4 hit points.
They are technically minions. I mean, they're not super strong.
If B1T shoots at them and his auto fire activates, he can kill at least 2, probably. If you,
Where
same
would
for
I
you.
get to be in short range? Where would short range be, like in here? Okay.
You
So
got
with two maneuvers, I could get over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
So you gotta
Pulling
pop
out
the
a
ground.
grenade. Wait, where is up here is short range? That effectively.
We'll just assume you're in short range,
Yeah.
wherever you are. If you can reach it, you might as well just assume you're in it.
Yeah. Alright, so burn to strain for the extra maneuver, and I am throwing a grenade. Frag. Which is
Nice.
ranged light.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the mustard zone.
It is at
That's ranged
short
light?
range. Yeah, it's ranged light.
Grenades aren't too
At
hot.
short range.
I'm pretty sure all grenades are ranged light.
And this will detonate on impact.
Go ahead and give it a roll.
Alright. It's literally 4 yellows again. Are you kidding me?
If you need to reroll, just fucking reroll. We can't tell what you rolled, so. Yeah.
He rolled 2 failures, 2 success, 5 advantage, and a triumph. But because the success cancels out with the failures, technically
It's
it
still a
didn't
fail.
happen. It failed.
Wait a minute. If he rolled 2 success and 2 fails and a. Oh, yeah, okay.
The triumph is a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm re-rolling that. I don't care.
I'll flip it.
Okay, that's a lot better. And I still got the triumph. 3 success, 2 advantage, and a triumph.
And Blast is activated on 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Blast 6, I think it is. It doesn't say on here. It just says Blast 6. Yeah, if it is activated on 2, then I will do that.
The weapon has a large spread, an explosive blast or similar area of effect, like the detonation of a grenade or a warhead fired from a missile launcher. If the attack is successful and blast activates each character, and it doesn't say what it takes to activate. But so far, all active skills have required 2.
Yeah.
Active qualities require 2 advantage to activate unless otherwise stated. So yes.
Or a yeah. So, I got 2 advantage. So blast activates.
Yeah, that'll take out all the remaining stormtroopers.
Woo!
Just kaboom.
Nice.
Hey, there.
Finally, something goes right.
Bortuna. Blumbles is on the ground bleeding. Severely.
I don't think he's back.
Is he back?
No,
No,
he's
still muted.
Jeez. This must have
Staff
been a
emergency.
real major emergency.
It might have got stopped to do something.
It must have
Okay,
been a Bortuna
seriously?
special.
Your guys' families need to learn that there's an X amount of period of time where you're obligated to do something. You know, it's kind of like church, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's fine.
So what's the situation? What are we doing here?
Well, at this point in time, Bortuna did get injured. It shouldn't be enough to kill him, but he's probably not in a good place himself. Yeah, he's the damage that was done by the stormtrooper, minus his soak, is almost enough to kill him. So he's severely injured himself.
How much did
So,
he do?
Probably like 14 or something total.
12, but he
Oh.
only has 2 soak. So
Yeah.
that's 10 wounds out of 11.
Damn, friggin' Bortuna he has less soak than even I do. Is that right on his sheet? That can't be right?
He has 2 brawn.
Yeah, but you also add it from your armor. Your armor has a soak value.
1
usually.
brawn, 1 soak.
Oh, okay,
He has
yeah.
1 brawn,
That's
never
that's
mind.
right then. He has less than me. Damn.
But he's still
He
alive.
is not a very strong unit.
Alright. Chabba,
Well,
you are still near the panel. The whole reason you were here.
I'm gonna try to access that, I guess, and see if I can find the location of the guy.
Give me a used computer.
Difficulty.
We're going to say it's going to be 4 because it is an Imperial. You have the slicing kit. Is that incorporated?
Yeah.
Alright.
Make sure I got all these right, just to be sure. I do. All right.
Oh, nice.
That's actually pretty damn good there.
You got 1 success and 1 triumph.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's essentially the triumph.
Yep.
Okay, I got a question, and you feel free to say no about this. But is it possible for him to literally be in this cell block?
Force die. Chance cube. Pick your color.
Humming a red.
Yeah. Wedgie Antilles is in this cell block.
Thank
He's
fuck.
up towards.
Convenient.
He's up towards the front, pegged right here. There's what else do you want? Is that what you want your triumph to do? Just that?
Well, I mean, none of these fucking doors seem to even lock, do they? If his door's locked, I'll open it, and if it's possible to seal off the lower entrances down here, I will do that as well.
You have
And activate the fire suppression systems.
all right. So now the cell block is has a fire warning going off instead. Smoke is starting. Not smoke, but fire retardant is starting to bellow out from ports, along the sides. Cells are unlocking. I'm going to say that it did that to be... Actually, no. There's no ocean in Star Wars. They don't give a fuck if people are locked in their cells.
These are
people
prisoners.
are starting to rattle the cages. Let us out! Let us out! Wedge's door opens up, and he, comes out. He's not looking awesome, but he's looking at you, Arden. He recognizes the jump armor, and he's like, you guys look like shit.
Yeah. Wedge Antilles,
Yeah? You?
get out of here. Arden, we're going.
Heard. He starts making his way towards where you guys came in.
Use guys, hypo, Blumbles. We need to get him the fuck out of here.
Blumbles is just laying in the Family Guy position.
Just,
We're still waiting on Bortuna here.
I'll take a fiver.
Yeah, let's take a fiver, because at this point in time, I mean... Man,
yeah,
he's been away.
He's had to have been, called away to do something. Like, as he was out, he's had to have been stopped to do something.
Yeah, Superman. To an extent, he's pretty adamant, unless he has forgotten to unmute himself.
Which is a
No,
possibility, but...
But we've been talking about it, so
Yeah,
if that was the
we've been
case,
talking
he would
about
have.
him. He would have noticed by now.
Alright. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
I'll still be here, but silent. Ah, man, like...
I'm back.
Hey, Cody!
Just
We just took a
called a
5
5-minute break.
The minute we went to take a fiver, why did I?
It's all right. It's all right. Everybody can continue with their 5-minute break. I will get, Cody caught up to speed.
Yeah, I know.
Ah,
It's just I had to go.
You all right, man?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Unfortunately, while you were gone, you were attacked and successfully hit by a stormtrooper.
Oof.
Yeah, they did 12 damage, and then with your soak taken into account, you have 10 wounds to take out.
Oh, okay.
That's 1 HP.
Yeah, you should get one. The combat has ended. Arden lobbed a grenade up into the remaining stormtroopers, successfully activating blast with a triumph, and just decimated them.
Amazing. I could count on him. He learned everything about throwing grenades from me.
Uh-huh. Blumbles is on the ground, Family Guy style. Chabba had hacked into the Imperial systems. He has located Wedge Antilles, which is actually, ironically, in this cell block because of a triumph he rolled. And has activated, opened his cell, activated the fire suppression systems, so the whole place is starting to fill up with like this smoky, fire retardant, and other prisoners are now rattling their cages, let us out, let us out, let us out. That is the shortened version of what's happened since you've been gone.
You just allow when you go to pool.
Yeah? Dude, you should have taken your phone with Discord on it with you.
I did, but I didn't figure anyone wanted to hear that.
Well, you muted in between grunts. I mean, come on.
Oh, just a second. Oh!
Man, Bortuna's got a hell of a war cry.
Let me see Warface.
I'm trying to find an image of, like, Wookie Brian, like, in the Family Guy prone position, but I can't find one. Which is astonishing, honestly.
And obviously, with the 5-minute break, now we're waiting for everybody. But while we wait for them, do you want to try to attend to Blumbles?
Why, sure. I would love to. We are out of combat. I do have that option available to me.
We're out of combat at this moment, but I'll give you one check if you would like to.
Yes.
I would say
Could I do a double and both stab him with a stim pack and do a medicine check? Am I allowed?
You can do the medicine check first, and
Okay.
regardless of that result, yes, you can still stab him with a stim pack.
That would be funny.
Get big granola.
It is 3 difficulty because, again, he has exceeded his wound threshold.
Does anybody have any leftover advantages that you're aware of?
No, there are not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bada bing. Someday I'll stop.
Godspeed, cracked after.
Nice. 2 success. And 1 advantage.
3 or 2 advantages, right?
2 advantage. Because 2 from here. Cancel that. Oh, yeah, advantage success. Yeah, you actually have 2 advantage.
2
You have 2 success and 2 advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you get, however many wounds that is. And remember, you don't start at -7, you start at 0. That's just to track how much massive damage you had.
Okay.
So it should be 5 because it's 2 and then plus 3 from the rank of surgeon.
Mm-hmm. And then if you had, strain, it would incorporate to that, but obviously you did not. And then he jabs you with a stim pack, as he previously said, so that's another 5.
Chabba, or not Chabba, Blumbles. I smack his face a little. Blumbles.
You smack him with the stim pack in the palm. Jab.
I was thinking like right into the chest, just.
Oh, full on Pulp Fiction style.
Bitch was ODing on me.
Could have warned me first. Oh.
No. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. It's best if I don't tell you.
He's probably not wrong.
Can you feel anything? Do you feel this? I pinch him a little.
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. You haven't lost feeling yet.
Blumbles would get to his feet.
You also didn't lose your legs.
Thank goodness for that. What's going on?
Well, where did I get shot at?
I'd probably say right shoulder.
My right shoulder looks like it's burnt to a crisp. Well, it went okay.
Let me. Do you have another stim pack?
I kind of blacked out for a minute. I think a bunch of dudes are dead. I really have to go to the bathroom. Or I did a minute ago. I don't anymore. It's kind of strange.
Alright, let me, blinks and pops his eyes. Let me give you some force juice. Now when I use heal on him. Wow, never mind, too dark side. He's too disoriented to focus on the force.
Starts
You
force
harm
choking
him instead, and you drop him dead.
You did good, buddy. Pats him, he falls down.
Alright, is everybody back at the table?
I have returned.
Then yes, everybody's back at the table.
I'd like to think you did good, buddy. Pats him, steals his life energy.
Suck.
Everybody but B1T, please give me a perception check.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Difficulty?
No, never mind. I'm just thinking of worst case scenarios.
We're going to go with 3 difficulty with a black die because of the fire retardant pouring into the cell block.
Everyone's a critic.
It wasn't a bad move.
Oh man, I really wish I would have been here when I got shot. I had dodge I could have used.
Oh,
Wait, what does dodge do?
It's an incidental. May suffer strain no greater than ranks in dodge to upgrade difficulty of attack by that number.
I failed.
1 success and a...
I just want Cypress to look at mine.
I accidentally flipped one of my die. I swear it was on. Did you see what it was on?
In fact, I'll show everyone for this. Here, guys, you want to see my roll?
Yeah.
Here. It's down here right in front of where my name is.
Hot diggity dog.
Wow, that's.
My man's eyes are wide
amazing.
open.
What were you
Alright.
saying about your roll, Rocky?
I accidentally flipped one of my die. It was a success. I mean, it doesn't matter. I would have succeeded even if it doesn't get counted, but still.
Okay. So we got 1 success, 2 success, Bortuna,
Success and then,
3
Yeah,
success.
that is one success and an advantage.
All right. Arden,
Yes.
with your triumph, as you are ushering poor Wedge Antilles out of his cell, over here in the floor, you're seeing a hand sticking up through the grating, trying to, flag somebody down. Somebody's down there, and it looks like you have gotten, that motion.
Okay.
Bortuna.
Hmm?
As you're healing, Blumbles, you look off to the side over here, and you are seeing a Togruta that looks very familiar. Not very familiar, but familiar enough. Chabba.
Yeah.
With your successes, you are noticing a prisoner list on the computer. And a few names look very familiar to you.
What are those names?
One of them is Jordan. One of them is Humbles. One of them is Bubba. One of them is Dorbuna.
Yeah.
And
Fuck.
one is Kosa.
Is there a nerve gas button on this?
Give me a computer check at 2 difficulty.
I swear.
Well,
don't
this is an
activate
imperial prison, so.
it. Don't activate it.
Oh god, you
Set it on a timer.
Put it out.
If you're gonna do it, put it on a timer. Don't do it while we're still in here. Or while our friends are in here. Speaking of that, can I notify them that we have him?
1, 2, 3. 3 success and 5 advantages.
You do not, in fact, see a nerve gas option, but there is an execution button and setting, but it's basically individualized per cell. Arden, you can
Yes.
attempt to notify people, but it also depends on how you want to send the message. If you want it well hidden, it'll be more difficult. If you want it to be fast but easily, interceptable, it'll be easier. So there's a matter of degree. Let's say well hidden, hidden, and fast. Okay?
Well. Now that I have options, I literally was just gonna be like, we got him, and then just get out of there.
So that'll be fast.
like
That'll
we
be
got
2
him.
difficulty.
Too difficult.
Let's go with computers because I'm going to say the comlinks.
Okay.
Bortuna. What do you do with this information? Do you care?
About Togruda's name that I recognize?
Do you recognize the Togruta in the name?
Do I recognize the Togruta?
I don't know. Do you? You tell me. This is your character, your game.
I do recognize the Togruta.
All right. What do you do about it?
I say hi.
He looks at you with exasperation and kind of just sinks his shoulders down a little bit. Arden.
3 success, 1 threat.
3 success, 1 threat. All right. Yeah, you get the message out, and it looks like it was successfully sent out. You're just not sure if anybody picked it up. I mean, it seemed like it was easy enough to pick up. I mean, you pretty much just opened the comm channels to everything and went, "We got him," and then like turned it off. So,
So,
Well, I was thinking we had like, a set comm channel, and was just like, okay, don't use this until we have him.
Alright, does Blum... speaking of which, are these cells, are they like iron bars, or are they shields?
probably iron bars with the ability to be shielded. I mean, if we come over here to the little close-up zoom, yeah, no, that looks like an energy shield. I stand corrected. Down here at the end, it looks like an energy shield, not an actual iron bar. So yeah, this is all ray shielded and shit. So yeah, they could easily be gassed. Chabba.
that actually brings up a question. Chaba's gonna yell over the railing. Hey, do we need some chaos here? Answer quickly, we ain't got a lot of time.
If it involves releasing prisoners, sure.
Okay, is there a button that just releases everything?
Now, hold on. These people
Okay.
have all been through due process of law.
There is the option to release all prisoners, but obviously there's going to be some overrides because obviously that needs to come from someone like the warden. If you would like to attempt that, it'll be 4 difficulty.
Okay.
You have your slicing
Give it a
kit.
whirl.
I won't say that goes away.
Oh, baby.
Ooh, baby, baby.
One
It
success.
just meets it.
No, yeah, right. I didn't see that one. Nothing. I think there's maybe one advantage.
Yeah, 1 advantage. I mean, you can pass a blue die to whoever's next.
I can't open all the cells.
You tried,
I
though.
can kill them though. I can kill
Ooh.
everybody.
Ooh, wait.
No.
I actually got a blue die.
Blue
I
die for
forgot
me.
to pass on. Because I had enough advantages here.
Alright, roll 1 more blue die. Let's give you that advantage.
Come on, big money, no whammy.
Ah.
It was worth a shot. I mean, you still have a couple of tokens. You could always re-roll all your positives. I mean, you had a crap ton of dice.
I mean, you guys want me to try? Is it worth it?
Might as well. That's 1 vote for me.
Anyone have any objections?
I'm ready to flip.
I'm not hearing any.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
This reigns.
Ambivalent.
Fuck it, why
Chaos
not?
succeeds. One advantage. I mean, one success over the thing. Although I now have a no. Wait. Yeah, just one success. That's it. Literally.
One success is all you literally need in order for this to kick off, and just the whole. You can hear all the energy shields.
Is this the whole facility or just this block?
No. I said warden levels because you said all. That is the whole facility.
Yes! Riots!
Arden,
Yeah.
your comlink pings.
Yes. I enter it.
Attention.
Hang on.
The suspense, it's killing me!
I'm waiting for this to be Shan to say she
They're
already
beating the
took
shit out of us. Getting pelted by the prisoners.
Sure, the prisons rise up against the people that just saved their ass.
I think
It's prison. What do you expect?
You saying, love?
Who am I talking to at the moment?
Arden was the only one with a comlink in his hand.
Chan?
You are in some shit. There's a Star Destroyer and 3 shuttles on top of you guys.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I mean.
And the comm goes out. Bortuna.
Yep.
The shield goes down, and the Togruta comes out of the cell and comes over to you and like kind of grabs your shoulders. Bortuna, is it you?
The one and only.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, okay.
You know this guy?
Just that easy? Roll me a intellect. I mean, I don't think there's a history check on here, so.
Is this one of Jamishi's siblings?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay,
It's her
that's what I was
brother.
thinking.
Oh,
Yeah, his name was...
Jamishi's brother.
Oh, come on. Somebody give it. Come on. Feed me.
Hang on, hang on.
Jeffrey.
It was Kosa.
Kosa.
Oh.
Nice.
He was on the list.
Coleslaw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering who that was.
What was I supposed to roll you again?
Nothing now. Chabba
Oh.
identified it, so I mean, I'm not. It just seems rude to make you roll.
Blumbles gonna move past everyone and then like go under where Chabba is, and he yells up through the alarms, "Chabba, jump down! I got you!"
Okay. Jabba will jump off. Probably.
Princess Bride moment. Flutters
Yes.
down. Wedgie Antilles is sitting there behind the Wookiee, going, "Seriously."
You're just jealous.
Arden.
Were these open too?
The door, the solitaries below, the shame cells, they did get opened. The guys that were in them are loading up onto the center bit, and they're trying to activate it to lift them up. There's some controls. They're managing. So yes, they are coming up.
Okay. Who was the guy that was waving for my attention?
It's Dorbuna. It's so good to see a friendly face. I'm so happy you're here to rescue me. I'm pretty sure they thought we were you guys. I don't know what the fuck you did, but what the hell?
You want me to shoot him?
Sorry, and
Don't leave me! Don't leave! Humbles! Where are you, Humbles?
Do I see a second Bortuna?
Yes, you do.
I start lining up a shot.
I get over to where Blumbles and Chabba say, it's like, guys?
Yeah.
We got problems.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Really big problems.
B1T, it is long range.
What I'm looking at is long range.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We're just talking while he's doing.
Do you want the auto fire?
Like,
auto fire.
Like, Star Destroyer size problems.
Oh shit!
Aren't we in a mountain? How the hell they get a Star Destroyer inside here?
It's above us.
Over top of us, Chabba.
Oh, well, what are we gonna do? Get the fuck out of here, right?
We're gonna have to get the fuck out of here.
Well, let's get the fuck out of here then.
Is Wedge still on the
Wedge is with you.
rating? Okay, he
Oh,
jumped down too.
he's with us.
What was the exfiltration plans again? Did you miss?
Did you miss him?
Bruh!
You had one job.
I mean, there's still one token left.
Worth.
I want
I'm not.
kill Dorbuna.
Come on,
We
you know
might
you want to
need
use
it.
it. You know you want to use it.
We might need it, actually.
We might need
The
it.
thing
Get
is,
the
is
fuck
that
outta
I
here.
know we're gonna need it to escape, so I'm just gonna be like, not today, I guess.
Even Dorbuna has Bortuna's luck.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
I'm just that lucky.
All right.
I'm so lucky my doppelganger has my.
As the group of you, I imagine you all kind of regroup.
Guys, do you remember Coleslaw?
Kosa.
Oh.
It's Kosa.
I hate coleslaw.
Oh,
No.
one of the guys that upgraded our old ship. Yeah. Sure.
Oh yeah,
We need to go now.
We need to get out through the mines. It's the only safe way. Unless they've already cordoned that off, you think?
well, if they did, then I mean, we're still gonna have to go through them.
Fair enough.
Perception checks are unnecessary. I mean, the whole cell block is evacuating. They're vacating. Some of them are going past you into the mines. Some of you are going out the other end into what you think is deeper into the facility, obviously.
All right, gentlemen, let's go.
Time
Time up the
to
present. And we go.
We should sing a song.
I hate Dorbuna. I hate Dorbuna so much.
Before, like, as we're going out, I hand wedge my secondary pistol. Just so that way he has something to defend himself with.
And he grabs it, he checks it, and he nods.
So wait, this is the guy we're saving?
Yes.
You're the Wedgie?
He looks at you and like, no, I'm Wedge.
That's what I said.
Can I shoot him?
You
No,
can
no,
try.
You
He's
can
on medic.
try.
Don't shoot him.
No, we all want to. You get used to it. He's an idiot.
I'm
Let's just get out of here.
Kind of way.
We
Can
need
we
to
discuss
group
murder plans later?
We need to group up with the others.
Oh, yeah, we do that.
I already attempted to murder Bortuna's doppelganger, so too late for that.
Do we try to go to the end of the mines and wait for them, or do we go where they went?
What was the
Where did we come in?
plan?
Where did we come in at? Like over here, or was it way down here?
Are we supposed to go back to the stealth vessel, or how the fuck?
We came in on our vessel. One.
Well, then let's go back to our vessel.
Yeah. Wait, does he have any kind of tracking on him? Like a collar or anything?
I don't know.
Probably,
Bortuna,
yeah.
look at him.
Give me a perception check. Let's say at a 3 difficulty because he's not going to argue too much.
Everyone, or just someone?
The
in
Wookiee, the Wookiee
He's the only
just
one
like
searching. So.
stops, turns around, and just like starts lifting up his arms, smelling him.
Oh, is this my roll?
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay. Difficulty 3.
I said 3 difficulty. Yes. 'Cause
Okay,
You're the
sorry.
one that you're the one that presented the idea. So I imagine you're the giving him a quick once over.
Okay, that is 3 success and 2 success and advantage. 2 advantage.
He does kind of have the person close. You as you're like doing a quick search, you are feeling like a larger pack almost like in the seams on one of his on one of his legs. So there might be something in there that might transmit locations.
Alright,
Is it
buddy,
a
let's rip your pant leg off.
What's the Wookiee saying?
He
He's
said he
taking
needs
off
your
your
pants.
pant leg.
Oh,
You've got a tracker on your. It's like there's something on your. Never mind.
There was. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I think. Alright. How are we getting out of here?
Guess the way we came in, mines. He points over his shoulder.
There's chaos. You know, there's people running back and forth. A couple of them have makeshift weapons. It looks like one of them has like one of the E11 blasters from one of the stormtroopers that fell into the cell block earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up. He rips the guy's leg off. Took care of that.
As you guys make your way in, obviously you're having to maneuver as a group around, insanity and everything like that. I'm not even going to make you do a whole bunch of stuff going around here, so let's just group you up. As you guys make your way around this way, obviously there's prisoners here and there. It is still dark in here for obvious reasons. You run into, a couple of guys that are like, take us with you.
How many?
Let's say about 3 guys.
What do you look like?
One's a Deveronian. One is a Gran, and one is a Sulliston.
Do they look like criminals?
They're in prisoner clothing, Rocky.
Give me a perception check at, let's say, 3 difficulty.
Listen, there's a look people have when they're actually bad people.
Do they have spiderweb tattoos on their elbows?
One of a literal devil person, so that's,
That's
Rocky's
racist.
Doing a perception check. Does the Celestian look like corn?
Yeah, does he? I don't know, because I didn't roll a success, but a lot of advantages.
You can pass whoever's doing the next perception check a blue die, I guess.
Guy next, do blue. Somebody else look at him. Is there
Who wants to find
Alright.
corn?
All right.
Remember,
I'll
it's
roll.
dark in here, so there's going to be a black die for...
Since it's so dark, Blumbles is going to say, should I light the thing up, or are you going to use your thing?
I'll use the flashlight.
Okay.
Probably better to use it instead of the cut stick.
All right, so the black die goes away because the glow rod comes to life.
All right.
Wait, Blumbles, I got an idea.
What?
You can you do the red one?
Yeah.
Do the red one.
Yes.
All right.
1 success, 1 threat, 1 triumph. Okay.
The Sulliston is not corn. It's Spudman.
Buddy! Oh my god, how did he get here?
He's going through a full fucking story.
I know
shit!
I know Celestin. I can understand him.
He's saying that after he left with his pilot friend Rorschach, he dropped him off on Kashyyyk. He headed off trying to make his own way, but he got caught up and trying to run some guns to a rebel cell. Got picked up at the Empire, and he's been here for about a month and a half.
Do you know these guys?
You know Spudman. The other two you do not.
No, he was asking Spudman.
Spudman looks at the other two, is like, which B1T is running translation on, is, no, but they helped save my life a couple times in here. It got pretty rough here in the mines.
Good enough for me. Okay, they're good.
I need a perception check from Blumbles, Chabba, and Bortuna only. And it's going to be at 4 difficulty.
Do I have to if I know who he is?
Yes?
Okay. It's the Deveronian.
That's a failure from me.
Success and
What a triumph! Damn failures.
Woo!
That is unfortunate.
I got 3 success, a triumph, and 2 threat.
All right.
Is it Simon?
No, it's not Simon.
Okay, good.
It is absolutely beautiful that it was you two that actually got your triumphs. You feel a presence through the Force because of the damn Force Ghost.
Oh, damn.
The Sith Inquisitor, the spirit that kind of surrounds and wraps you and it kind of hangs out with you. You don't really notice a whole lot, Bortuna, because all you did was suck on some ashes. You're fine. And Chabba, with your recently more in touch with the Force, you feel him lightly, but you are beginning to understand what is with you. You're feeling his presence almost more commonly. It follows you almost like a shadow, a pressure shadow almost. At this moment, you feel that pressure not dissipate, but you feel it waver and subdue.
Oh. That's interesting.
From around the corner, these guys, the other, 8, no, I think it was 10. It was 2 groups of 5. The other 10 rebel agents kind of run up and like, we got the message. We got him.
Sorry.
There's Antilles, and he's, oh, thank fuck, I'm not just stuck with these assholes.
Hey, excuse. Okay, you got a
Excuse
point.
me, man.
No offense,
We-
I saw you guys get gunned down.
Yeah, well, we're still fucking alive, aren't we?
What is he
We
saying?
Just
Very
ignore the
rude
whistles
thing
and
about
blinks
your
before
mother.
you blows your head
As
off.
everyone is arguing, Blumbles is going to ignite the red lightsaber and hold it above his head. We got a problem, gentlemen.
Oh,
I recommend we listen to the Wookiee, okay, before he cuts us all down.
Okay,
I'm
hang
not-
on a bit.
Arden, tell them.
Oh my god.
There's a Star Destroyer above us.
What?
And I didn't quite get the other things. Yeah, there's Imperial forces here. A lot more. A whole lot more.
What the fuck do we do now?
I don't know.
Do you think the entrance we took is secure? He asked the other group. If they understand. If not, translation, please.
Is the entrance we came through secure?
We don't know.
Enough to get out of
We
here.
just got here. We better get going, especially if that's what you were told is true. If there's a Star Destroyer, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, we're getting out. Go.
Blumbles keeps the lightsaber lit as he runs, holding it above his head so he doesn't cut anybody or himself. Just lighting the way, basically. With the red popsicle.
I
As
bet you the prisoners in the fucking mines are shitting themselves.
yeah, they pretty much just scattered from you guys. You guys get to here, and Chabba, did you get my? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
The presence has basically diminished to like the size of a quarter almost. It's shrunk itself very, very much.
You're eating him. And then you're going to eat me.
I want a perception check from everybody but Shan.
Difficulty.
From everyone.
Difficult.
Difficulty will be 1.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, no.
I mean, we got a glow rod, we've got a red lightsaber.
No.
Okay.
4
Okay.
success, 1 threat.
Okay.
I feel like I should re-roll a die because it kind of just spun. I feel like this
It's
one.
fine. You're fine.
It's fine. Okay.
You're fine. You succeeded gratefully. You succeeded gratefully. Chabba succeeded wonderfully.
No.
B1T is focused on getting out of here.
B1T is just, I failed to kill the doppelganger.
As you guys are making your way through, towards the end of the tunnel here, everybody's making their way, keeping an eye around for prisoners trying to follow you, etc. You've already collected a number of stragglers at this point in time. Here. Everybody but B1T sees a lightsaber ignite.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
The hallway scene?
Everyone kind of hyper-focuses on this because it's red, just like Blumbles.
Uh-oh.
But because of the red glow in the range, it's hard to see. But as he's walking closer to you, Wedge is grabbing a couple of the guys and pulling them in towards where you guys had come from. As from the darkness emerges Vader.
What the fuck is he here?
Are we that high profile?
I don't
Yeah,
think
we're
we're
looking
high
at it.
profile. I think Wedge was.
I hope I didn't ear rape anybody. Reaction. But, oh, God.
Shit.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh, shit. Get the fuck out.
B1T just has his back to all of you. He hears screaming and he just turns around. Oh, shit.
Who's that guy?
Wedge is running. Wedge is just...
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Let's get out of here.
Arden sees the face. Nope.
I'm seeing people run and I should do the same.
Yep. Okay, everyone else is running. Goodbye.
Everyone is making their way down this tunnel. It's not a very big tunnel. Remember, when you guys came through here, it is pretty compact. Maybe at most 2 people wide. Blumbles, you take up a good chunk of it, so you're like having to single file behind people, and it's a mad dash. You've got the rebel troops that came in to rescue Wedge. You've got Wedge himself. You've got Kosa, Jamishi's brother. You've got Spudman. You've got 2 other random guys that helped him out here in the clink. Are you guys following the rear? Are you guys running ahead of the big group? What are you guys doing? Because
Running.
you're
For sure we're ahead
feeling
of the group,
feeling the pressure.
Every man for himself.
As a droid, am I feeling the pressure?
Not a damn thing.
Actually, yes, but not in the same way. You're pretty sure that your chassis is being crushed at a distance.
Oh shit! I'm giving him PTSD. I should not be near that man.
We're just like scrambling.
Pretty much as soon as like Wedge starts running, Arden is like not far behind.
I only need
No,
to
we're
know
not
who
gonna-
is the last of the pack. Who is dead last of this giant group of people.
Well, I'm being carried, right?
No,
yeah.
that was never commented as far as I could tell.
Probably me then.
Oh no. If Chabba's hanging back, Blumbles will be with him.
I'd say
One of
B1T
the
could
unnamed
technically-
prisoner dudes.
B1T could technically be in the back since he was like just oblivious for a second.
yeah, I was oblivious for a second,
so
so
it's-
everybody got a head start.
All right.
So it's me, B1T, and Chabba in the back probably.
And the Deveronian. The random Deveronian dude.
Don't die, bro.
I'm gonna shoot the Deveronian in the kneecaps.
Are you serious?
I want to.
Well, then roll me. I mean, it's short range, so it's 1 difficulty.
We only have to outrun the slowest one of us.
Okay.
It's gotta be faster than you. Shoots him
At
in
this
the
point in
knee.
time, as wandering through the mines, it's pretty much the hallway scene in Rogue One. He's just
Yes.
picking people up, slashing them, blocking. Vader's not making difficult work getting through this crowd, if that makes sense.
How big of a tunnel are we in right now? How big of a tunnel are we in right now?
Maybe 6-7 feet wide at most. 9.
I shoot a rocket into the ceiling about 15 feet.
You shoot a rocket into the ceiling. Are you
About 50 feet behind us.
15 feet behind you? Okay. I'd say it'd take a minute, but yeah. Are you still shooting this poor dude in the kneecap?
You might as well.
If Chabba does that, then no.
Chabba, you kind of like do a quick spin, aim up, fire the rocket, and kaboom! The ceiling collapses. I need you to roll me, let's say 3 challenge dice. There's no proficiencies or anything. We're just trying to see what type of catastrophe you're doing to the tunnel itself. Tunnel survives. You bring down a section of it.
That's still decent.
Your Sith Inquisitor ghost has not resumed its pressure. He is still fearing this Dark Lord of the Sith.
Does it look like we will make any ground, enough ground to get the fuck out of here, or is he definitely going to catch up to us?
I'm pretty sure he's just Jason Voorhees after us. He's just walking.
He's Jason Voorheesing at this point, but you have presented an obstacle he will have to clear.
Okay, thank fuck.
After he fires, Blumbles is going to go and scoop up Chabba and put him on his shoulder.
You are still, injured. You had a stim-pack jammed in your chest, but yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized that not one single one of you, except for Shan, came out of this unscathed.
Yes. We've all got scars.
You guys make your way through the tunnel. I would say when you're 3/4 of the way down, there's a rumble from behind, as you can feel. Anybody that has any touch of the Force to them, Blumbles, Chabba, even you, Bortuna, because of the Force the Sith Inquisitor, you can feel the pressure wave come up through the tunnel. Vader has cleared the obstacle.
Get the fuck out.
Blumble, do you feel like this all the time?
A little bit more when that happens.
Say that again, B1T?
I said, do I feel my chassis get crushed a little bit more when that happens?
No. That has that passed when the tunnel had collapsed. Once the concentrational visage of a commando droid had broken from his vision, he became focused more on the obstacle than you as a droid.
Mm.
Yeah, as you ask him that, Bortuna, Blumbles' eyes would just shut for a second. So less talking, more movie, please.
Where are we at exactly?
Alright.
Where have we made it to?
Just for ease, if we called this end of the tunnel, where the garage is, just for visual representation, if we called that where we started, I would say that you guys are right around here. You collapse the tunnel about here.
Okay.
So there's a good chunk of distance between you. But you know that now that he's cleared that, he's probably not going to waste much time catching up.
Any of you guys got any more explosives?
I do. I got a grenade, and I pop it, and I keep running.
So you toss it behind you, or are you just holding it, cooking it? What are you doing?
Fucking toss it behind me, and I run.
Arden also pulls out his last grenade and just twirls and just chucks it.
All right,
down the hallway.
Each of you need to roll 3 challenge dice for me, please.
Well, this might kill
3
us,
reds.
but
Look, it's honestly probably worth it.
I'm so proud.
Where's Gary when you need him?
4 failures, 1 threat.
Hey, same thing as Chabba.
You guys, I wouldn't say expertly placed demolitions, but this tunnel was pretty sturdy when it was cut in. Either the rock itself is exceptionally sturdy, or just they knew where they were, cutting through in order to reach here. But the tunnel collapses in behind you, and again, the tunnel itself as a whole doesn't start collapsing. Just that section where the grenades were laid.
Oh, baby.
You guys make it outside, and you see that Wedge and the Rebels, Spudman, Kosa, the Deveronian, and what did I say the last one was? Deveronian Gran?
Oh,
Yeah.
Grant.
I think it was a grand, yeah.
Yeah, Gran.
The Gran, the Deveronian, Spudman, they're all kind of huddled up, and you guys can look up and you see an Imperial Star Destroyer, up above. And you can see 3 Lambda shuttles down in a landing area in front of the prison. And you can see, just because you guys are so hyped up on your adrenaline, that you're seeing a large number of stormtroopers running around. It's hard to make out at this distance, but you're pretty sure that if Vader's here, that's their force. That's the 501st.
Oh, yeah. Arden's just like, shit, it's the 501st.
As soon as
We're so dead.
as soon as we cross the threshold, Blumbles would have turned the lightsaber off. Since we're outside now.
That's a fair call. Wedge and the Rebels are making their way away from the Star Destroyer down a different slope, going down towards what looks like a different ship. It's not a very large ship. It's probably the size of a YT-1300. It's not a YT-1300, but it's roughly the same size. But they were probably expecting, the 10 guys of the original 2 cells, possibly the addition of you 5 guys, and Wedge. That's probably all they had. And here you are bringing an extra 4 people with you.
Yeah.
Well, we rode in with Shan, right? Didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to make our way to our ship, right?
Yeah. you guys
which is a
didn't
hike.
a little bit of a hike, but you parked that far away because one, you have a more distinct silhouette, and two, you know, you weren't sure exactly where everything was, so you didn't want to disturb. So you would make your way down the same side. You would make your way down the same slopes, but you would continue past them, and through a bit of a forested area in order to get to where your ship is. So,
Let's go.
There's a nice clip. There's a run, etc. Oop, that was cocked. That is on the floor. I can't keep an eye on my desk today. All right. As you guys are making your way through the rivers and everything, you can see that the ship, holding Wedge and the other rebel crews, has taken off. It is the 5 of you plus your 4 extras. When a scout trooper is off on the side taking a piss, he turns his helmet and sees this big group, turns back to pit, cuts it back and looks at you guys, and immediately tries to bolt to his right away from you guys.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Long range.
Shoot him in the...
Yeah.
You each get one shot. I just imagine Chabba just wink and B1T wink. One shot. Not auto fire. One shot.
I'm leaving it to you guys.
Fuck!
Hang on, I'm just making sure I got everything correct here.
And your advantages don't cross over because it's the same shot between you.
Wait, I forgot my blue die. There's a chance.
Blue die from what?
Nice.
Accuracy.
Go ahead.
Yes, I hit him.
You both hit him.
It's
You literally both hit him. Yeah,
Nice.
he gets like almost crisscrossed shots, except they both like had the same impact point almost. So he's got like these 2 scars on his back that look like the spots where wings would be. He's just on the ground dead, just full out dead. You guys make your way through the forest, and you can see, the forming to 3-er B1-erd.
Pray to God, Shan still isn't fucking pissed at us.
You guys are just fucking bolting. Shan, you've been keeping an eye out the cockpit for obvious reasons ever since you've seen the Star Destroyer. You can still see the Star Destroyer off in the distance, but it's like up over the ridge. I know she's back, but can she hear me?
She's muted.
Yes, I know.
I don't know if she is back.
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, she says yes.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just wondering why she's not unmuting. There we go. You can see that you've been keeping an eye on the Star Destroyer, and out of the forest, off to the, let's say 2 o'clock direction of the bow, you can see the group coming out of the forest, and you can also see extra people with them, and they are running.
Well, in this case, I guess even though we're gonna have extra mouths to feed, possibly, open the door. Or the hatch, or whatever it's called.
The ramp.
As we're running up, or going toward the still descending ramp, is the pressure still there?
Give me a perception check at 2 difficulty.
Hey, same dice. Woo. Oh, wow. Okay. 3 success plus a triumph and 2 threat.
Nice.
The pressure is still there. However, it is a lot further back than what it was earlier. It doesn't look like he can really run. So he is very much behind. Now, whether or not he had taken the time to actually grab any vehicle or anything to get here, you're not 100% sure. But now that you know that presence, you're kind of locking in on it.
Oh, yeah.
You're pretty sure he's locked in on you as well.
Okay. I was about to say, with that triumph, I was going to say, can I feel him getting closer?
Yeah. He is getting closer.
He just rolls up in a Harley Davidson.
Oh god, it's Attack of the Clones all over again.
Run up now. Run up ramp.
Yeah, like once it's like Arden's just going straight to the cockpit.
You guys are just beelining it through the fucking vessel. Shan, where are you? Are you still... Oh yeah, I said you were still in the cockpit. So.
What was that, B1T?
I said, Chabba, you head to the cockpit. I got the engine.
Right up.
I got the turret.
I got my pants.
Yeah, we need to get the...
There we go.
I'm under it. I'm under the ship. Help! I'm stuck.
Arden,
I yell
no!
at the stowaways. If they know how to fix a fucking engine, they're with me.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
I drank some
I'd
before.
be wise to lock this, actually.
I just
I'll
did.
put,
Okay.
I had to
put
flip it.
Bortuna
I
in
don't
place.
know.
Put him in a refresher. If he wants to be.
I'm pretty sure... Where would you be going, Bortuna?
Yeah. Get up here, boy.
I'm here to help.
Yeah.
Everybody
Be
but
careful.
B1... Everyone but B1T is in the cockpit. And like... Shan, you know that they've gotten on board, but as you see the door opens up and everybody starts rushing in, you're seeing dirt and dust and blaster shots on everybody. Everybody has taken some bad damage at this point in time. You have not seen the droid, but you're pretty sure he came with. Arden.
We're
Yes.
at safety. I would have to look at your guys' wounds.
Piloting check, please.
No time to talk, Shan. I'm sorry.
Oh, pilot.
Yeah, at least 2 difficult. Let's go with 3 difficulty. You are under pressure right now.
Under pressure.
Not really
Cypress.
sparking a conversation, just thinking out loud.
Cypress, I yelled at our stowaways that if they know how to fix an engine to follow me. Did any of them follow?
Spudman followed you.
Already, I have a...
Kosa followed you.
3 success.
You get that ship. You are speed flipping switches. You know, click, 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 click. You got that thing starting to roar to life, and you got that thing as soon as the ramp is still closing, you're getting that thing lifted up off the ground. The
Go.
3 of you that are at the front, that'd be Shan and Chabba and Arden. As the ship is lifting off, you're starting to try and get the panels to start setting in place so you can start actually moving at a good clip. Out from the tree line is one of those little armored troop transports with Vader quite literally standing on top of it,
Oh fuck.
staring you down.
Arden! Hit the button, Arden! That's the guy! He's the black guy! Let's go!
Punch it.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
I am.
And you start taking off, and I imagine presenting the belly to try and keep him away from, the front windows, and you start turning the ship and taking off into the air.
Yeah, I'm turning away from him and punching it.
You take off from the planet quite quickly at a nice little clip. You guys are an amazing distraction, I will give you this. As you take off through the atmosphere, give me one last perception check from those 3 in the front of the cockpit. I would say I don't know what Chabba and not Chabba, but Blumbles and Bortuna are doing with the side cannons. But I'd say that their cameras aren't like cameras, but like the fucking vector arrays. We're gonna go with 2 difficulty for perception check.
Wow. Okay.
To a threat. I got absolutely nothing.
I failed, but I got a lot of advantages.
Everybody failed this check.
can't re-roll
Absolutely
it.
everybody. Wow.
Unlucky.
Oof.
I kind of want to give Arden 1 blue die, though.
Okay.
Make it worth it.
He's alert.
Why do you gotta put pressure on me?
Because it's fun.
Fuck!
You are
It was-
hyper-focused. You are hyper-focused. Everybody is hyper-focused. Shan, you don't know all of what's gone on. You are just trying to keep your hands off the controls. Because between Arden and Chabba, their hands are flying. They're getting things set. Astrogation's being punched in. All kinds of crap's going on. There's blips and alerts on the radar of scrambling TIE fighters at this point in time. Chabba,
Yeah.
give me a warfare check. Arden, give me a warfare check with a blue die. Both of it at 3 difficulty.
Crap. Probably gonna fail this, but in case I don't, I think I know what's happening anyway. Oh shit! I succeeded. Woo!
Wow.
I know, right?
Okay, that's canceled out. That one's canceled out. So, 3 success, 2 threat.
Excellent.
Nice.
You both
That's
succeed on this. You're seeing this TIE fighter scrambling. You're not understanding how or from why. They're short-range fighters. You know that they need a support structure. And then you realize what they're scrambling from. You guys have never seen a ship this large.
Oh.
Ever.
Is
Is it what?
is it circular?
No.
Okay.
It's wedge shaped like any other Star Destroyer, but this one's more like a dagger and 7 times the size.
Dude,
Yeah.
is wedge that important?
Yes.
It
And we left him
do I
with
recognize-
other rebels.
Is it Vader's flagship?
yes.
Fuck.
This was rumored in the works. This was not quite a deep dark project, but you knew it was coming up because of the Imperial background. You knew that they were working on a Super Star Destroyer. You just didn't know it was ready.
Oh, fuck.
Big one right there.
Yeah,
What the fuck
that's
are we
Super
doing?
Star Destroyer. Oh,
What-
God.
What do we do here?
We're getting the out of here, is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
It's space. We can warp literally anywhere. Let's go.
Do you? Wait a minute. Are you implying something here, Blumbles?
Let's go down. No, we just do the fucking. We do that Last Jedi shit.
Just go
Warp
through
into
it.
We're going through it.
We're going through it. Boom.
Let's go somewhere tropical.
It wasn't the Haldo maneuver, it was the Arden maneuver.
What are you doing,
Vader's like,
Arden?
well, fuck.
You are piloting.
I could end it all right here. It's in my hands, I could do it. No, I am taking mighty big steps to get us away.
All right. Well, what are you?
Punch it.
How are you planning to do this, sir?
Okay. What? Are we already at full speed, or?
I would imagine so. I mean,
Okay.
and you've probably got a good couple dozen TIE fighters, attempting to come in at you.
Okay. I will do the full throttle action. Yes. We increase our top speed.
And you'll get that for a couple of turns, and you'll match pace with the TIE fighters, full on screaming.
Yeah. Hard piloting check. Would I have a blue die from him assisting or no?
Assisting, yes. It would not be from his check, because he didn't generate any advantage.
Okay. Well, I was just meaning from him being a co-pilot. Would I have
Yes.
a blue die?
Yes, you would have a blue die from that.
All right. So this is the action to increase our speed,
That's a success.
which I do. All right.
Magnificently.
All right. So now I will burn another couple strain to gain another maneuver. Punch it.
So now you're
2.
going at 5.
And moving out of here.
Yeah, this ship is once again screaming in undue stress. B1T back in the engines, you're seeing them, basically glowing and humming again. It looks like Arden put in the liquid Schwartz.
Is there a way I can repair the stress on the ship?
Yes, you can, just not right at this very moment. But yes, you have every ability to heal the stress, once you're able to go underway.
All right. So.
Arden?
Yep.
Are you going to give me an astrogation check, or are you guys just trying to outfly them?
I can do an astrogation check.
Now, I have a question for you. Are you going to take the time to plot a course and do the rules as intended? Or do you want to try a blind jump and just dump the system?
Well, we could end up in a star with a blind jump, but they also may not know exactly where we went off to.
Yeah, fucking go big or go home.
If we're going out, we're going out in a star. We're gonna be stars, gentlemen.
I always want to stop.
In the sky.
If it gives you any feelings, I believe in you.
We have a singular. Never mind. I don't think we do. I think we used them all. Shit. I thought we had one.
Might as well
we've
just do
used
it.
them all.
Let's do it, baby.
With the power of friendship.
Oh, are you serious?
No.
We
It's
can't
not
see it.
bad, but I still failed.
Wow.
The hyperdrive kicks in with absolutely no coordinates plugged into the system other than the basics of this direction. And the ship leaps forward. The TIE fighters that were behind you just kind of peel off and go back towards the Executor.
That's a ship name.
Yep.
That is the official name of the Super Star Destroyer of Darth Vader. The
Yep.
Executor. You technically did not succeed in your jump. So the speed is a little on the slow side. That triumph, however, says that you do survive.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I rolled a triumph and a ton of advantage, but I rolled 2 fails. Literally 2 fails. Actually, I'll show you. I'll show you what I rolled.
Honestly, it's fine. We survived.
There you go.
It's fine. You are our pilot. We fucking love you.
Yes.
I had 2 challenge die, by the way.
A lot could
One
go
rolled a
wrong.
blank, one rolled a fail.
A lot can go wrong with a blind jump. It's an option.
Yeah.
It's not a great option, but
Yeah.
there's a lot happening. 24 TIE fighters, a Super Star Destroyer, a normal Star Destroyer on planet, Vader.
What way did we jump again? I wasn't paying attention.
West.
We jumped that way, and I'm just pointing in a random direction in my room where you guys can't see.
Blumbles, after he sees star lines, he just relaxes immediately in his chair.
I would say that anybody and everybody is just kind of collapsing into their chairs at this point.
Not fucking B1T. B1T is fucking seeing those engines hum, and those girls could fucking die, and he's just fucking trying to repair them.
Oh, that was fucking eventful.
I love adventures.
Coughing up blood.
I love.
I hope-
adventure.
I hope they made it out.
Yeah, really. Well, on the bright side, at least we had that black guy after us and not the other people, right?
Yeah,
So
and
we
that
didn't
was
kill them first.
Vader, by the way.
Who's
Lord Vader.
that?
The Emperor's right-hand man.
Oh shit! Really?
How do you...
Listen,
You know what? You're a Jawa from Naboo. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, that session could have gone in so many directions in so many ways.
That was fantastic. Holy shit.
I love how the objective went from like, okay, yeah, you got your target, now run.
Are you so mad at us, doll?
Objective survive.
Survive.
Yeah.
Uh,
Objective
No.
went from escape to survive.
Okay, good.
I'm pretty sure that she's exhausted too, just from all that mental fatigue.
Some of us definitely need medical attention.
I
Even
think
even Bortuna, the other doctor, needs a doctor.
Six and I ask which one of you need checked out first.
Probably
Yeah,
him.
Take care of them
Give the
first.
Bortuna.
I got shot, but I'll live.
You're gonna get looked at as well. You're not getting out of it.
As the star lines continue to swirl around the cockpit, that is where we will end tonight's session.
Woo!
Huzzah!
I'm so happy that we found Spudman.
Remind me, who's Spudman again?
Dude, he's Roche's co-pilot.
Oh, yeah!
Was Roche's co-pilot. He dropped him off on Kashyyyk.
Oh, man. We saved him. Woo!
You saved a lot of people today.
Yes.
We
We
also
caused the riot in the prison.
We also might. Well, I don't. I wonder what happened to the doppelganger. Doppelgangers.
They were
dead.
still in the prison when everything went, tits up. Pardon the expression, but that's one of my favorite ones. And when things go tits up.
I'm so pissed I didn't kill Bortuna.
I love the fact that he's like, no, there can't be two of them.
He had the option to re-roll and he chose not to. So, I mean,
Yeah.
that's on him.
I think another thing she would also say, she said if the mission was successful and it didn't go south as it did, I made 2 cakes. They were in the refrigerator for you guys.
And they're both applicable. They are both applicable.
Oh, I love you, but you really give me whiplash with your emotions.
What do the cakes say again?
Yay, you survived. Yay, most of you survived.
No.
I imagine, fuck you all. I hate you.
No, I think we talked before game that it was something like, congratulations on succeeding your mission. Congratulations on, not dying.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
Oh, man.
Well, she says, looking at you, between having Wookiee parents and my instincts of what I actually am, you would understand.
I get you.
Thumbs
We're a
up.
fucking handful. Thanks for the cake. I'm gonna go lie down. Well, first I'm gonna go talk to Spudman. Then I'm gonna go lie down.
No, that is where we will end our session. Means that is where we will end our session.
Yeah, I know. That's-
Okay, so did Vader, pin on us because he saw the lightsaber, or did he feel the force around us?
That is a question for in-game at a further point in time.
Oh, okay.
For when you're getting interrogated.
We can have the
by
speculation that, we could have our speculations.
We can
Mine,
we can
you're a
have,
fucking force-using Wookiee.
Vader. We have a force-using Wookiee, a force-using Jawa, and a fucking Twi'lek that's possessed by the ghost of an Inquisitor.
I wouldn't say possessed, maybe accompanied. Light haunted.
Potato, it's still there.
Although I am
parrot.
curious why Vader himself was there.
What did Wedge do?
He gave him a wedgie.
Okay.
I feel like, okay,
this is
one
metagaming.
thing-
This is metagaming and above board, but this is important for that line and thought process. Wedge is an important rebellion figurehead. Maybe not as important as Han or Leia or Luke, but he's still an important pilot. He is one of the surviving pilots that destroyed the Death Star.
Mm-hmm.
He is very much sought by the Empire. The fact that they had captured him was important. Who do you think they would send to retrieve him to get information from him? Logically, who would they send?
Yeah, that is true.
Darth Vader.
I will now reveal the full mechanics. I had a timer set for real-world time about how long things would take before the pressure scale would increase. So every time you used a light side, or the timer went off, one of the chips got flipped. Once it hit deadline, that is when you would encounter him.
I knew something was afoot there, because I was over near that side of the board once, and I saw you flip a light side, and I was like, oh, what are you talking about?
You guys just ran out of time, basically. I seriously wasn't expecting it to go full tits up so quickly, though. I mean...
I'm glad we encountered him in the mines. Could have been very differently if we encountered him in, like, the actual prison.
Yeah, there were a number of stormtroopers still in that prison. You took out, what, 12? Out of, like, what was thought to be inside at least 100?
Yeah.
And now they have a full-on prison riot? One cell block is, like, fire retardant expressed. I don't think you activated the poison chambers on any of them, so...
Yeah, I didn't do that.
That would have been a good call. Activate the poison chambers and then release prisoners. Everybody's dead.
Yes, but then we'd also be dead. You'd be the only survivor.
You're damn right.
And then you could deal with Vader.
He just takes the lightsaber and goes, ah! Gets just force crushed immediately.
Lord Vader, I killed them all.
Lord Vader, I killed the Wookiee. Shink.
Good job. Just kills him immediately.
Must die. Shink.
Just commits seppuku with a lightsaber.
Gentlemen, ladies, 15 XP. I mean, you guys all nearly died. You guys met Vader and survived. I can't think of any better reward than top marks.
We got cake,
baby. We got cake. Woo!
And cake. 2 cakes, technically.
Yeah.
And you rescued people. I mean, I wasn't fully expecting that. You know, one of them I knew absolutely. Kosa. If you guys could encounter him, you know, you'd probably rescue him. But, you know, Spudman... Spudman was in a different cell block.
I'm pretty sure I was the only one that even knew Kosa's name, right? Did anybody else remember that?
Oh, no, not even.
Oh, I didn't remember that at all. Well, when he was like, come on, guys, just throw me something, and I said Jeffrey, I thought he was asking, just give me a name. I didn't know he was actually asking for his name. No, I knew who he belonged to, what group he belonged to, I just didn't know his name.
I was about to recommend Rotting Corpse.
Actually, I thought it was going to be the female Togruta.
Yeah, I actually thought it would be Jamishi herself.
Baby.
Hopefully she wasn't still there in the hopefully she wasn't in that prison and isn't still there.
I have a feeling like Kosa would have said something if she...
But he would have said something, yes.
Unless he didn't know.
Yeah, unless he didn't know, but it's hard to say. We'll need to ask him how he, or why he, rather, was there as well. We'll get that.
All of these can be answered next time we play.
Next session. Woo!
Who was the guy I almost kneecapped? Was he just a random prisoner, or was he somebody of an...
He's just some random Deveronian.
I would have kneecapped him if it meant we could all live.
Honestly, the prison was everybody that the Imperials want locked up. It's just a large facility, pretty much in the middle of nowhere, only accessible by, you know, Imperials. That's why it needed to be infiltrated. So it was pretty much a collection site for a good chunk of this region. So we're talking pirates, we're talking rebels, we're talking insurgents, we're just People that jaywalk in front of Vader, you know?
Nah, people that jaywalk in front of him get the fucking death penalty by lightsaber immediately.
After
Let's be real.
after the first 30, Palpatine said something, and then he just started throwing him in a jail cell for like the next 40 years.
Nah,
Let's be
what are you
real.
doing at 70?
If you kneecapped that guy, it would have done nothing to slow Vader down.
Absolutely nothing.
Like, he
Oh,
would have just
no.
probably just poke with the lightsaber and just kept walking.
Oh no!
Ah, my knee!
also-
Ah!
But it also would have been one less mouth to feed.
You son of a bitch!
Well, I mean, we're probably not going to keep everybody with us, right?
We're keeping some.
I noticed Usual's name change.
I bet Darth Vader.
Nope.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Oh, I gotta change my name too.
Alright.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I guess in a way to make sense of the whole rescuing this important person, she's like, I don't recognize this guy. Too much doctor stuff.
Hell,
Oh,
I
that's
don't know who
fair.
one either.
You know, at this point in time, maybe Vader's chasing you because he thinks Wedge is still with you.
Uh-oh.
I assumed it was because of the forceness, and it could have also been, you know, he's like if you're sensing Inquisitor, but there's no Inquisitor. What's up with that? Not to mention the Wookiee. So a lot of things he could be after us for. At
My
this rate.
name's there.
Alright, my subtitle is very important for my name.